Hi everyone, welcome again to my YouTube channel. The name used to be Word of the Day, but someone asked me why am I giving a sentence if I'm saying Word of the Day. It should be just a word. So, to be politically correct, I changed the name to Words with an S at the end for the day. So, the words for the day is don't give others power over you. And you probably say, what do I mean by giving others power over me? And some of you may know. How do we know we're giving others power over us, or the situation power over us? Is that it's not resolved, or we don't forgive. We don't forgive the person in that situation. You say, why should I forgive someone for hurting someone in my family, or killing someone in my family, or killing my friends, or hurting my friends, or doing other things, sexually molesting, or all this other stuff? Why should I forgive? Why should I forgive them? It's not for them, it's for you. You know, in the past, growing up in church, I would always hear, you got to forgive and you got to forget. And I always said forgive and forget. And it didn't dawn on me until, I got older. It's like, wait a minute, you're never going to forget something that happened to you, whether it's good or bad. That's just forever in your database, unless you lose your memory or something. You won't forget, but you can forgive. And by forgiving, it helps you. It's not for that other person. It's not really about the other person. Forgiving is actually about you. And that's why it says forgive. It's about you. It's about helping you to heal, because you can't change the past. You can't change what happened in that situation, or that someone treated you bad. You can't go back and change that they lied on you, or that they hurt you, or whatever the case may be, or you just can't go back and change that situation. But moving forward, you can make sure it doesn't happen again, along with forgiving that person. So, and that's where the term comes in, forgiving yourself. Not saying that you caused the situation to happen to you. It's just saying that, you know what, I forgive myself. I forgive myself for allowing this to take control over me in the way that it did. So forgiving others is helping you. So how do we know that we're giving others power over us, or that situation that happened power over us? We keep it on our minds. We keep it in our thoughts. We're always thinking about it. It's always there in our thoughts. You could be watching this video right now and not paying attention to what I am saying, because you are so focused on what's going on. You're focused on that circumstance, negative circumstance that happened to you. Or you could be watching a TV, reading a book, the same thing, and you're not focused because you're still thinking about what happened to you, giving that situation or that person power over you. Another way you can know that that person or the situation has power over you, you keep talking about it. You say, oh, I'm over it, but you keep talking about it. Oh, I'm over it, but you keep talking about it. Oh, or I forgive, but you keep talking about it. So technically you didn't forgive because you're talking about it, you're thinking about it, so that person or that circumstance still have power over you. Another way you know that it still has power over you, or that person, or the situation, you cannot sleep. And we all know when things bother us, 9 out of 10 times it affects our sleeping pattern, or I should say our sleeping habits. We'll be sleeping and not sleeping. You heard of REM sleep and all of those different levels of sleep. And when you're really sleeping, when you're at that third level, I forgot the name of it. However, you're sleeping, but you're not sleeping. You're still awake. Or, what's another reason? You're not being able to enjoy your time. You're sitting and watching a movie, and like I said, the thoughts are there. It's still there, and you're not focused, and it's just still there. The time is gone. You can't get back that time. you can't enjoy the time because you're giving it over to that person or that situation that still has control and power over you. And I know a lot of people saying, oh, nobody has control over me. Wait till something happens and then tell me if nobody has control over you. Because when you get into a certain situation, unless you forgive and take care of it, oh, it's going to have control of you. And if you keep talking about it and thinking about it, oh, yes, it's going to have control over you. So if you don't like someone to have control over you, look at yourself, look at your life, look at what's going on, and take care of it. So this is something to think about. Is it really worth it to give your time over to the person or the situation that you can't get back? Is it really worth it? Do you if you have time to spare and you don't have anything going on in your life and you really want to sit there and meditate, lose sleep, lose the time that you have and give that person power and that circumstance power, then go right ahead. But if you want to be free to use that time, sleep peacefully, be able to enjoy that movie or that conversation with, your friends or significant other or whatever, evaluate your situation and forgive and let it go. We can tell you all day long how to do something or suggest on what will be helpful for you. If you don't do it, then it's not going to make a difference. What's that saying? Insanity is doing the same thing over and over again, expecting a different result. So I can do these videos that deal with self and getting self together and helping to make yourself whole. But unless you put any action, the works to it, it's not going to benefit you at all. It's your choice. You have to choose. So, again, think about the words of the day. Don't give others power over you or the situation power over you, because then they have control and they're controlling you. Forgive, move on. It'll work. So, don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. And if you have any suggestions, whatever, comment below and let me know. Or comment on videos. I have a lot of videos out there, and it's just working with self. And anything that comes to my mind, or I hear something, or it may be something that happened to me or happening to me, I always do a lot of self-evaluation to keep myself whole and complete, and keep myself sane. Because the only person that I want to have control over me is God. And even God said in his word, he said that you choose this day who you serve. He told you it's your choice. He said it's up to you. And then he said, but if I was you, I would choose life instead of death. So he said it's your choice, but he said that this would benefit you. So even God he gives us the power and control over our lives. And what we do with it affects us and our daily activities. So again, thank you for watching my YouTube channel. Words of the day, not words for the day, not words of the day. Words for the day. Bye bye.